Hello everyone. Sorry for the long delay in a new video. I've been sick for quite some time. And I'm still sick, to be quite honest with you. So I'm gonna probably be coughing every now and then. I hope you don't mind. But yeah, from what I remember, we're off to see Ruben, where there's the Hunchback quest, but first of all, we gotta see the letter, right? We have Ruben's note. I think we read it last time. So off to Ruben we go. Oh, this way. Nothing. What's the news? This Clara, the make-believe saint girl, is actually a dirty liar. Oh really? Did she lie to you? Not to me, no, but now I know very well that she's not who she pretends to be. Who is she then? When she lays her little hands on someone, people die. Everybody said she has a healing touch, but it's the other way around. Better avoid her embrace. Her hands are far from tender. Did you actually witness anyone die? My brother told me he did. She walked right behind an armed mugger as he squatted trying to ambush someone. Brother was keeping an eye on him. Clara put her palms on his eyes. He gave a jolt and then went quiet and fell down stone cold very soon. And Clara just laughed and walked away. Quite a story. Yeah. Die, rat! Oh god. The fuck? What the fuck? Die! Oh my god! Jesus fuck! Oh my god, Ruben, you wouldn't believe the day I just had. Oh god. Oh my god. Oh, my infection is insane. Do I have any pills for it? Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, I think a med kit would be quite useful right about now. Also immunity boosters. Okay, great. Sorry about the knife, Ruben.
I'm on my last legs. I can't take it anymore.
You're here at last! Damn my position. I have no choice but to hide from the townsfolk, see? I understand their anger, but they have armed search parties to hunt me down, as if I were spreading the plague rather than trying my best to stop it. Any good news? Oh yes, we won't be able to produce a full-fledged vaccine in these conditions, true, but with a little bit of luck we'll succeed to make a reliable preventive formula. Admittedly, the effect of the injection won't last longer than 10 hours or so. Still, if it proves effectual, many lives will be saved. So a full-fledged vaccine is out of the question? Unfortunately, I'm not that good at chemistry. A vaccine would call for someone less crude. The reagents I'm used to would ruin the source specimen. I'm lucky to have my teacher's solutions, at least. They prove to be useful. On the other hand, I've almost figured out how the vaccine may be compounded. I can almost write down the formula. How is it compounded, then? That depends on the results of the further tests. Hopefully we'll be able to run them today. What exactly are you going to test today, then? As you undoubtedly remember, our first attempt at making a vaccine involved a microbe that was already dead. To this, the organism produced almost no immune reaction. In our second attempt, we had a weakened microbe to experiment with. Weakened by, well, you know how. The third vaccine, then, should be made on the basis of a living specimen. The bacterium dies when extracted from a life-sustaining environment. Do we need to collect a portion of infected blood from someone who is still alive? Something along those lines. Brace yourself, Bachelor. We need a human heart. A heart that is still alive and beating. This is the meat that will make our curative broth. Why can't we just... Do you suggest we bring someone here to slaughter them where they stand? That won't do. The infection must have progressed to an irreversibly critical state. Whoever carries it would be in agony by the time. We don't have to cut the patient up right here, though. I believe we have about 30 minutes to bring the heart here from wherever it is obtained. Are you saying you want me to obtain it? Young Burakh offered his help. He was going to dissect the dying anyway, but he's already more than 6 hours late, so I'm forced to request your assistance. If we're unable to find Burakh, you'll have to perform the grisly task yourself. If Burakh was going to dissect the people while they're still alive, I'd like you to know that he is set to achieve a rather noble feat. He wants to duplicate his father's success. While we are busy trying to protect the healthy, he wants to make a concoction that will enable him to cure the sick. He calls it a panacea. Reportedly, he's made quite a bit of progress on it. I'll try to find Burakh. Please do. This is by far the best bet. I guess the Olgimskis would know where the protégé may be found. But if you're unable to get a hold of him soon enough, I'd rather not think about it. I will eagerly await your return. Just remember, you have to act fast after you have procured the heart. You will be pressed for time. Leading the donor closer to here would help. If someone you know would kindly agree to help, do not refuse it, as long as they are reliable. Very well, you can count on me. However effective the vaccine proves to be, we have to try. Big Vlad provided patronage to Isidore Burakh's son, that foolhardy surgeon. He has to know where to find the man. Sure enough. Vaccine. The disease has evaded us twice already, but now it is firmly within our grasp. All we require is a heart that contains the living pathogen. They say that Burakh is a virtuoso of the scalpel, so I merely need Olgimsky to introduce us. Okay. To prepare an organic vaccine, Rubin requires a live heart from an infected person. There's no other way. So I suggest we go Olgimsky and then Hunchback. Not the fucking rat again. I hate these rats so much. Hey, Vlad.
What has that blunderhead found in the well? Ah. Oh, the fool.
My girl has grown up. I pray she survives this hell. Do you know where Burakh is hiding? Oh, I thought you two didn't really get along. Are you looking for him? Yes, I sorely need to find him. Then you'll be most unhappy to learn that he's been seized on Sabrov's orders. I was informed by Lara Ravel about it. A witness of Burakh's arrest came by to her place. Seized? Why? A groundless suspicion. Many innocent people were arrested and thrown into the dungeons of the town hall last night. Barley and his barbers caused quite a stir yesterday. A stir that has made quite an impression on Sabrov. And so he has resorted to harsh punitive measures. Everything goes exactly as expected. This is his first step towards autocracy. What is Burakh getting accused of? I don't know, but I have absolutely no doubt it's a false accusation. Artemy has been accused of every possible villainy lately. They call him the Ripper. They cry bloody murder while he works his fingers to the bone trying to save us all. But no one cares about it at all. I'll demand that Sabrov let him go. Give it a try, dear doctor. Artemy deserves it. Even if he has taken upon himself to break a law or two, we need him alive. Perhaps if you vouched for him, the fierce Sabrov would let him go. And what a grave mistake it was to grant him full authority. Your mistake, doctor. Spare me reprimands. Do you think it was I who gave him the power? Anything else to say?
Someone will have to be punished for this sin.
I need to get inside the dormitory. What for? I can verbally describe everything you can possibly see there. You just think of a ward full of demented people, multiply it 100-fold, and add the sand plague, and there you go, that's the termitory. I'm bound by duty. No, Doctor, even if the sand plague is merciful to you, the inhabitants of the termitory will not extend similar kindness. You are our last hope, the only doctor that hasn't succumbed to the despair and is still fighting. Risking your life would be the last thing I would do, even if that meant becoming the next victim of Sabrov's abuse. I'm afraid I have to insist, boss. The termitory is a graveyard of its own. An educated risk is one thing. Lying down into a grave and giving an order to start filling it up is different, although the latter seems to be the safer option than delving into the termitory. I will get there sooner or later anyway. Better later than sooner then, for every spare hour will add to your chances. One day you'll be forced to. No one will force me to unlock the termitory. Definitely not Saburov, that's for sure. Even if he tries, I would rather accept the blow. No, Doctor, the doors of the termitory shall not be open to you for as long as I'm in control. Just accept the fact, dear Doctor. That attitude will quickly change when an inquisitor gets to you. Yeah, Daniel has quite the precognitive, instincts. Because, yeah, sure enough, the Inquisitor will come. And it will fuck your shit up. Hi, man. Hello, mister. There. Gotcha. The man to do the job. Help me, kind sir. Save my poor soul. You're walking all around the town, don't you? Your life of work demanding it and all that. Right? Please find my daughter. My little darling thing hasn't come home today. The man to do the job? Do you even know who I am? Nay, I don't. I've been living here all secluded, haven't been outdoors for almost a year. A year, yeah. What happened to your daughter? She must have left at dawn and she's still not back. I went to sleep and slept like a log. The twilight haze does that to you. And by my side was the pretty thing sleeping. In the morning I woke up to find her gone. Neighbors didn't see a thing, them blind rats. I'd give you anything. I'm rich. Want to get 100,000? 150? 200. Fine, 200 it is. Just bring her back to me. How do I recognize her? Name's Willow. She's 17. Dark wavy hair and the beauty of a very, very beautiful girl. No distinctive marks though. She's a lovely singer and dancer. Now's not a good time for singing and dancing though, so I don't know. Where should I go looking for her? I don't know, everywhere. She might even be in an infected district. Or maybe not. Oh, what if she was murdered, slaughtered, seized by them patrol morons and thrown into jail? I've been to the town hall though. No sign of my little girl. Alright, I'll try. Though I must tell, I don't feel like I'm likely to succeed. Here, have some money, in advance. I've got more where it came from. This is criminal money, illicit money, earned through bad doing. It's time it served a good purpose. Those thugs, those robbers, I've always hated them. Even Nina couldn't take my daughter away from me. How can this be happening now? Huh? After all those years of having her here. Yeah, his choice of words is disturbing. I don't think I'll bring the girl back to you. But we're not gonna say that. We want his money, so wait for me here. Yeah, we're gonna get his money and not get his daughter back. Well, we'll find her though. The hunchbacked fire eater, or whoever he was back in the day, has a heart. I wonder what kind of relationship he has with his daughter, as I detect a lecherous undertone between the worry in his voice. Either way, he clearly wants to have his daughter back. I wonder what Anna could reveal on this matter. Yeah. Hi, Lara.
My lips are too dry.
We're still alive. How very strange. Lara, please tell me, is the man who witnessed Burakh's arrest still here? You mean the harpist? He's dead. Did he tell you where they took Burakh? He saw them escort him, nothing more. It was by the rail bridge. He was seized by Sabrov's patrolmen. There were 3 of them, and yet they barely managed to keep him under control. When they were crossing the embankment, Burakh broke loose, so they knocked him to the ground. The harpist said he also thought back then that they wouldn't be able to take him anywhere far, and then he felt sick. Is that why they haven't taken Burakh to the town hall dungeons? I don't know. The town hall is chock full of prisoners. Dozens of people were arrested yesterday on various allegations, you know. Sabrov probably wants to keep Burakh as far from the light of day and anyone's eyes as possible. Why? I suspect it was Katerina's whisper in his ear that became his inspiration. They're playing a dark game. What is it all about? I think he got into Clara's way somehow. This Clara girl seems pretty scary. I guess Artemy must have disrupted her plans, and I doubt she was planning to do good. As for Burakh, on the other hand, his noble intentions are apparent. So you hold him in high regard. He turned out to be a very impressive person. The semblance to his father is so strong. I can't help thinking about him, indeed. He is an honest and brave man. You two would have made good friends. So Burakh's lair was at the works. I don't know, I've never been there. Although Isidore did have a hideout or a secret lab at the works. I remember him complaining that he was too old to climb over the embankment 10 times a day, and that railroad noise could be rather distracting. Thank you, Lara. Now I know where to look for Burakh.
What do you need?
Indeed, I do know. It's somewhere in the works. Okay, Anna and then the works.
I could have been a famous singer.
Well, he's willing to pay. I didn't even have to threaten him or mention your name. On what terms? I beg you, tell me the terms. He wants me to find his daughter in an infected district. I have no idea how to do it, though. Oh, I see. Yes, I know who he's talking about. She's not his biological daughter, though. He kidnapped her from a family of poor weavers 8 years ago, planning to fashion her into a dancer. But at the 11th hour he changed his mind and adopted her. And now he adores her. So she's disappeared, huh? So she's a dancer. Yes, try your luck asking around in the pub. She used to have a side job there, nightly, keeping it secret from her foster father. The new outbreak may have caught her right there. Perhaps she was unable to get home before dawn like she usually does. You told me he's filthy rich. Why didn't he give her pocket money? She did this for pleasure, you see. She enjoyed dancing naked and drinking the thick Twyrine which flows like water there. I doubt the hunchback would allow her all this. Well, then I'll ask around in the pub. Yeah, the pub is close by. Wait, let's barter first. Why are you giving me that look? Is Var the Hunchback your father? Did he send you? No, I want to get you out of here myself. But I don't want to go. I'd rather stay here. My stepfather is a burdensome custodian, and I've had enough of it. So he's not your father? That's a very complicated question. When I was a child, he kidnapped me from my real father, and when my father came to rescue me from the caravan, Var killed him. He did it because he loved me. I only found out about it yesterday. So what am I supposed to feel? Alright, I'll just let him know of your whereabouts then. No, please, don't do that. He has no idea where I spend my nights. If he ever gets even the slightest hint of suspicion of how I choose to spend my leisure time, he'll tear both the owners and the patrons of this lovely establishment to pieces. But that's all right. I will speak to him. Personally, I'll tell him I've had enough. What do you mean, you've had enough? These are the last days of my life, and I intend to spend them like I want to. That is to stay here. But I'll be the person to tell him that. I'll be waiting for you at 9 o'clock in the blind backyard. We'll go see him together. Will you stand up for me if he resorts to physical violence? I will. At 9 o'clock. The blind backyard. Willow, the hunchback's little girl, promised to meet me there. Hi, Andre.
Oh, I would have let my fist...
No, nothing to say. There we go. You've got no business around here. Move along. I have the right to go anywhere I want. No trespassing. I'm not a trespasser, just a passerby. What about you? Are you by any chance the infamous dangerous offender? What's in it for you? I'm here to convoy Burakh to the governor's office. If this were the case, people of lower rank and heavier build would have come. We know who you are, Doctor. You are kindly joking, aren't you? I'm not. Bring the prisoner here. I was strictly ordered by Governor Saburov to guard the prisoner with my life. There was a special order, too. If the prisoner dies of the sand pest, we ain't supposed to bury him or give the body to the undertakers. We're to inform the governor in person and await further instructions. Don't you think that's a bit too strict? Strict my ass! We put almost 70 people behind bars yesterday, on suspicion, of course. Killed loads of folks, too. Must have been thugs and cutthroats, the ones we've killed. I've heard their thug friends are all up in arms, planning to take revenge on us. But they're out of men, and out of luck. I hope the Inquisitor gives the arrested thugs what they deserve. I have a suspicion I know what to do. Oh, also, the girl has agreed to meet me at 9 in the place that we discussed. It is clear that there is more to her story than immediately meets the eye, but the circus performers were reluctant to indulge any information to me. Could it be that I am walking into a trap? A risky move, but I am not so naive as to not see it coming. Burakh is somewhere in the works. There are quite a few separate workshops there. With all the information I've collected, finding him shouldn't be that much trouble. I could... There's only 3 of them. That's 3 bullets. I think I could take them. Save my game. Oh shit. Oh my god, why aren't they dying? Okay. Why aren't they dying? Okay, let's go to Bad Grief then. Maybe he can help us. What time is it? It's 18. Okay. Do I have any coffee? Nope, I have a lemon. Okay, it raises my hunger, but that's not a problem. Come on.
Feels like my stitches are popping.
Many a one says ill that sleeps well. Or should I do the Bad Grief voice? With my sore throat, maybe I can do it even better than usually. I don't know. Grief, how would you like to kill a few patrolmen? You won't be held accountable for this sin. Who's to guarantee me that? You? They've caught our enemy Burakh. So what? I mean, I'd like to, I would, Doc. I'd never pass on the chance, but The honey's sweet, but the bees sting. Them patrolling bees are much worse than them worker bees, you know. They hit hard and without a shred of pity, organized too. They'll show us no mercy. They won't. Their orders are, we deserve no mercy. We deserve being strangled, exterminated, and buried alive. I need your help. Set Burakh free. I'll cover you. This is the dear kind of help, dear Doc. It won't come cheap. How many thieves do I need to bail out? Bring us 10 grand. I'll bail out my hawks, arrested on filthy slander and false accusations myself. Their only option's a noose anyway, it is. So we'll bail them out and send them to extinguish them enemies of yours. Doing some good for our good Doc. Fine, I'll set them free myself. No, don't you even think about it. Like they'd ever care which of them jail meat is our lot and which are just random folks. You'll bail out the wrong ones. And then what, eh? Now, for the love of what's holy, don't you go to Saburov with that. I know my way around them corpse-bringer guards, all right? 10 grand, Doc, that's all that's required from you. And no bargaining, 'tis not a good time to bargain. I've said my word and shown you my price tag. Deal. Where should the forces of justice strike? Burakh is kept at the works, in a building that... Got it, I know it. The cellar of the corpulent workshop. Roger that, as our forefathers used to say. Where do we meet? Wait for my villains. The attack begins just like that, no warning. Be prepared, 'twould be a pity for you to miss out. I'll be ready. Don't touch Burakh. Do you know what he looks like? We know everything, Doc, we do. Little birds tell us every single thing. Now shush, go to the ambush and wait for us. Fine. And just like that, my 10 grand is gone. Ugh! My 10 grand. Yeah. Oh no, wait, I have a knife equipped. Fuck. Oh, the music. Boppin'. Well, okay. I should have equipped my knife. My gun, I mean. Okay, let's go. Let's do this. Okay. Oh, very sad. Hi, Burakh.
Slow and steady
And
wins the race.
okay. And so we finally meet, Oinon. Just a pair of pawns on this dreadful chessboard where each square is blacker than black itself. Are we friends or are we foes? Will one consume the other, or will we part, each striving for his own victory? I'm really not in the habit of rejecting an extended hand, but why do I constantly hear that you're getting in my way, jeopardizing the people I am trying to save? You've been lied to. Why do they say that your path is paved with corpses, and that you're going to drown the town in blood? That is true, I will drown it in blood. It's been foretold. You know that I come from the steppe kin. We value the words that tell the future of a warden. Some people I kill, in order to save others. That is all I can say in my defense. I have nothing but respect for you, but we are unlikely to get along. In you, I see myself. I see the hands of your fate hold you by the shoulder. You are a pawn. I am a player. We'll see which of us is a pawn in the end. You can't just call yourself a player. You have to deserve this right. Farewell, Bachelor. Wait a minute. I need your help. What kind of help do you need? Before you reply, you must know that I'm already about to leave and undertake something rather risky. I've promised to help somebody. Ruben and I need to get a sample of a living bacterial culture to make a vaccine. I see. Master Ruben wants to take care of the people. I admire that. Will you help us get an infected heart? I will. I'll be working alone, though. Meet me in the blind backyard at 9 in the evening. I'll pick out someone whose foot is in the grave already, take them to a dark corner and start working. I'm likely to move around a lot, so look for me in the neighborhood. Why 9? That's when it gets dark. I've got enough enemies in the town already. Darkness offers protection. What if something unexpected happens? I'll cut open the dying person and start working. If they find me, I'll lead the pursuit elsewhere. If that is how the situation unfolds, you'll have to pick the heart from the body yourself. I hope my harvest will be good for stock on you. I'll find you, Burakh.
I'll make a penis. What was that? Yes.
Yes? Glitched, I guess. I guess all that's left to do is sleep and wait for 9 o'clock. Aspery's house is nearby. That should prove a good place to sleep. Okay, my health is a little better. How many hours? It's almost 20. I guess only 1 hour. Sure enough, there she is. Okay, there, the heart is still beating. No time to wait for Burakh to return. The precious specimen must be taken to Ruben while the bacteria still live. I think I have 30 minutes, 40 at most. The microbe will certainly die after that. All the way to Ruben, 30 minutes. How will I possibly... Oh my god. Okay, like this, like this, like this, like this, like this, like this, like this. Shit, fuck. No! Ah, fuck. Okay, there's a plague cloud right there. No getting distracted. Oh my god. Die, bitch. Die, 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 die. Die! Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, my immunity. Ruben! Ruben!
Master would have approved of my
Oh.
actions.
This is it, Doctor. It seems we have exactly what we need. We have brought the bacteria into the light. This writhing horned abomination. We can look at it now, and maybe even give it a name. You won't have to go to the Inquisitor empty-handed. Let us name it after the Inquisitor himself. No. So the last iteration was different from the previous ones. The vaccine will be ready by tomorrow morning. Where did you get the specimen? Burakh gave it to me. That blood is unusual. Did you ask him how he came across it? The blood seemed to be nothing out of the ordinary. Oh, you know, Bachelor, it's strange. I think I've learned to tell the character of a person by their blood specimen. Here's the blood of an egotist. This one belonged to a poet. The owner of this blood was exhausted, and whoever gave that specimen was destined to become a great person. Well, this blood is extraordinary. What matters is that you make the vaccine. I'll be back tomorrow morning. We've caught the bacteria. The blood is teeming with these voracious monsters. If Reuben manages to produce at least a single dose of the vaccine by the morning, I won't have to face the Inquisitor empty-handed. With a weapon like this, we may be able to stop the outbreak. Only one small task remains. What small task? Oh. I could go back to the hunchback, but his daughter's dead, so like what am I
Last legs.
what am I supposed to tell him? You know? Okay, I'll take some bandages and immunity boosters. Is this an immunity booster? Yeah. F5. It's time to go sleep. At all Gimskis, preferably. Full 6 hours. What the hell? Oh my god, my infection is insane. Oh no. It's gonna like kill me.
The day is over. Your timely efforts allowed your supporters to remain unharmed. A new mime performance is being rehearsed at the theater.
Perfect. A new mime performance. Let's go to the mime performance and then end the episode. The evening letter from the powers that be. And so the microbe was captured. The formula for the vaccine has been discovered. Judging by the reports we have received, this is the keystone of your strategy to halt the outbreak. However, if you would allow us to remind you the conditions of our agreement, your strategy should also accomplish the final goal, which is to reveal the source of the disease and destroy it, to make reemergence of the epidemic impossible. You gave your word that you will wipe the disease from the face of the earth, and this is something we would like to count on, even more so since your investigation of the carrier hypotheses suggests that the outbreak was a matter of contingency. We approve of the direction your investigation has taken. Everything seems to be in line with the expectations we had of you. The only circumstance we find regrettable is that you did not manage to destroy the creature earlier. We hope you will deal with the source of the infection tomorrow. After it is done, you should report your success to the Inquisitor and return to the capital. Back at the Fanatical Laboratory, you will find a special decree permitting you to proceed with your private studies, as well as equity, to provide for whatever research costs you may incur. That's suspiciously kind. Suspiciously kind of them.
So here we are.
So much blood was spilled.
Spilled? You mean by accident? Something you had nothing to do with?
It had to be done so that we could move forward. We're on the path to victory. Don't you agree?
We are. Now we know how to fight Sanpest for real. False rumors have been disproven. It's no demon. These are just tiny particles that die quickly if they can't bite into hot blood.
People fear Katarina's prophecy.
People only fear bloodshed when it's their blood and their shed.
Blood. Blood is nothing but a nutritional medium. He who sows blood reaps a ripe harvest.
A man would rather say evil of himself than say nothing.
Well, you did say nothing, so... Alright, that's gonna be it for today. See you guys next time. Bye!